All right, man, let's get it. Let's get it. Gonna try Shakur at lightweight. I don't know why it shows 86 overall. I always put him to 85. So I don't know. No, we gonna deal with Amir Khan. I made him fast, gave him lightning hands, and look like we got a Roy. I don't know, like Tommy. I try to make them like realistic to their style. So I wish probably got to go make a Marvin Hagler or something like that. Because like Roy, that right body hook is better to deal with in southpaw. Like he missed a lot more if you're southpaw. But I didn't give Tommy that switch hitter trait.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect
We
yourself
in
at all
Kronk
times
Gym with it. I
and
wish
pass
I
the
wish they
ball.
let you write on the
Good
short.
luck.
I would have wrote Kronk on them. I wish they had the shorts, but I don't guess we got no real Kronk Gym fighters, even though we got even though we got them. Yeah. Ah, all right. Yo, Kyle, what it do? What it do, man? What's good with it? Ah, good work, good work.
Okay, now you left him back into the fight.
Nothing much, just chill type shit. About to go out and when I come back, hey, that's a bet. Come right back. Hey, that's a bet, bro. Hope everything good with you, man. Enjoy your day, bro. Ah, ah, I'm chasing him. I'm chasing him. I can't chase. Can't chase. Hey, it's an appreciation. Hey, for sure, man. Appreciate you, man. It go both ways, man. For sure. Come on, man. Good. Ah, fuck. Yes, sir.
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
Ah, You don't got the best. That's the thing, man. You don't got the best stats with these creative fighters. You know, depending on how you make them, but can't get caught like that. We still up though, so don't want this round to turn crazy. Ah, that don't land. Wow. Ah, ah. Why that don't land though? That's a straight, man. All right, he got the round, but we still did good work. We still did good work besides that
Yo,
flash.
but you know, it starts making sense. You should too.
Keep it going, man. Ah, damn, damn, damn. Why they don't let me? Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that. All right. All right. They might have got him that round.
What's he doing? He's switching up.
Lock in. Let's lock in.
Do it.
I'm tired of it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. All right, man.
Switch stuff? What's it do? Switch on.
Roy is
That's
just
crazy.
it's a little much for Tommy, but we in the fight. We in the fight. Ah, fuck. I got lightning again. And it don't be feeling like it against Roy. Ah, that shit there. No. Look at that. Like, where's my punch going? You know. All right. All right. Good fight. Good fight. Hers looking like she was sunflower. I don't know who that is, but yeah, it ain't the best. It ain't the best character model. You know what I mean? I will say that it ain't the best character model. Yeah, just I couldn't keep him off. Keep him off. Couldn't keep him off my body, bro. I don't got the best. Like that's the thing with making these characters. You really gotta like sacrifice certain things. So, one of Martin characters. Oh, okay, okay. Damn, I guess maybe. Yeah. I know Martin. I know. Damn, what was. I know, bruh, man. I know Tommy and Cole, Pam. You know what I mean? I know, but I can't say I know every character type shit. It's just, it ain't the best stats when it comes to my body resistance, chin resistance. So, they far from OP, man. But I do feel like he's serviceable. I feel like I could have won that fight. So, but I'm definitely gonna go and try to. I think it'll be better if I can get like a. I don't know. I don't know. I gotta look into how tall Marvin Hagler was, but try to make Marvin. You know what I mean? I do feel like going against Roy, if you southpaw, you better against that right body hook. So I do need somebody that can be southpaw. Cause he ain't want to. He ain't want. His name was Don't Be Scared, and he's scared of Lennox Lewis. Man, that's crazy. His name was Don't Be Scared, bro. Why you scared, bro? What you scared for, bro? I'm 85 overall. I do feel like the Lennox Lewis and the Shakur Stevenson models are a lot better than Tommy Hearns. Like I say, we gonna probably end up replacing Tommy ass anyway, so I guess it don't matter. I do think it is like it do bring a little bit of life to the game, even though they said it wasn't gonna be in rank. To me, I don't feel like it's OP. I'm sure it's probably people gonna probably figure out ways, but I feel like when trying to create the character, bro, like you gotta sacrifice something. Like you gotta sacrifice. The Shakur model looks absolutely terrible. I think it's gonna. I mean, it looked damn good when I made it. Of course, like the picture shit kind of was crazy. I felt like he looked decent when it was made. You know what I mean? Now, of course, this is all this is me creating a character. This ain't I mean. Like, it ain't gonna be like perfect. Yeah, I mean, it ain't gonna look just like it. I mean, I think if you can get any resemblance whatsoever, you should be happy with that. You know what I mean?
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion.
Shakur definitely had a fast slip trace. I mean, I did try to make it like somewhat realistic to their fighting style.
Now for the official introductions, we turn it over to the
So I did give him I gave him the trait that increases the slip speed and the dodge speed. I gave him lightning hands. Of course, I mean lightning hands is just a must to be honest. But I know he got lightning hands. He got that one that introduced that increases the slip and the dodge speed. I gave him tireless. And what was the last one? I mean, I did try to give him like defensive traits on some levels. I can't remember what was the last one. We can look after this match here.
All the talking has been done.
But yeah, I do try to make it somewhat realistic to their style. With within the lens of being competitive. You know what I mean? But I ain't just. That's why I'm kind of doing it off of their. I'm not just making a real creative fighter to try to really make it as OP as possible. Which I'm sure a lot of people gonna probably start doing that. But yeah, that's not what I'm really necessarily looking to do with it right now. But of course, trying to be competitive.
And they're looking in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be. You believe what we are seeing. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. Perfectly matched. Skill for skill.
Come on, where's that going? To his shoulder?
You know what? I'm just that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Ah, nice, nice.
Punches have to hurt.
Okay, let's go.
It's all offense all the time. Jab slightly off target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Nice. Also nice.
Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say
Damn, they didn't like that.
special.
She could supposed to get deployed as far as style. Yeah, I gave him
How do they turn this around?
the Philly Shield and all that. My bad, bro. Like since they done this shit where you can't even like get no time between the rounds. I ain't gonna have to figure out a new because I used to like read comments and shit during that time. Hard to do it during the fight, especially when you're in a real fight. Like, but
counter punches are the best.
Yeah, lightning hand is definitely the most OP trait. It's definitely the most OP trait.
A counter punch is smart.
Well done with that counter shot.
I can't believe that shit said they gave him the first round. I don't know how that's even. I don't even know how that's possible, bro. I feel like I would do work.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
I didn't know
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight.
Counter. Ah. Still landed. Okay.
They both want the knockout. Beautiful counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Yeah, bro, I hate that you're not getting a break. I know the play, you can't hit the blood properly. Yeah, bro, it's crazy, bro.
He can't win on the scorecard.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. It gotta be that. I feel like to make them OP, all you need is punch beat, power block, that's crazy. That's I can't think of. Yeah, I mean, like in that Roy fight, I felt like over the course of the fight, me not having the best body resistance, and I think them stats kind of matter a little. I don't know, bro. It's weird because I look at somebody like Zukan, who got 79 power in his hands.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight.
Well, if you fight against him, it just don't feel like you got me right there.
Come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
And he scores with the counter.
Man.
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's bombs away. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. and forth they go. You'd like to see more jabs. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right.
Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. Pretty dominant round there.
Just really focus on body control. I mean, I'm a really like I say, I'm a like at some point really try to like study that builder and see if you can, you know what I mean, like get away with certain things. Like for me, I was thinking, because truth be told, I don't throw a lot of uppercut, but the way I look at it is like, you know, you do throw that body uppercut, right? And it's like if I'm in a fight where that's the only thing that'll land, I don't want to like not have it, right? Oh, that.
You make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked
Ah.
out.
He threw a punch and just got counted.
Oh, where did?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Jab does not score. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Woo. All right.
Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be,
But people are trying to make certain things 99 and we go that one. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like we'll see over the course of time, especially because you know people gonna definitely go to work on. I think a lot of people didn't realize that it was in rank because they said it wasn't supposed to be. I still don't feel. I'm interested to see that though. Like if you got one on any stat, I'm interested to see how that plays out in the fight. You know what I mean? If you got one on your body resistance, like how does that really work? You know what I mean?
That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Beautiful counter punch. Throws the uppercut but misses. Halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Kovalev that last
I
one.
don't think
He
it
is
was
down big time on the score.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
I mean, yeah, we gonna see them. So that's what that. I don't think you could be, bro. I don't. Like I say, like with fighting with him like that. Like I say, even like me with that Tommy Hearns, I feel like his health stats just not as good as they need to be when you fighting against a Roy Jones Jr. You know what I mean? Yo, one time, what it do, man? You know, when you fighting against characters that are just better rated, you know what I mean? At the end of the day,
Let's
you
start
start
with
to
6.
feel it. You can
Coming
definitely
off
feel
a
it.
very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Can't score with that jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught.
How that landed? Come out.
That hook just can't find the target.
Nice.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Can they figure out the combination to this set?
But it's so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh God, that wasn't a counter.
That counter shot lands. Counter punching. That big hook doesn't land. How about that time counter shot? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. No rest for the weary. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
All right, man. Damn good fight.
There's
Yeah,
the
some
bell
of
for
these
round
stats
7.
like Eddie Hall.
A really
Yeah, and that's what I
strong
mean.
round. Let's see if they
At
can
the end of the
finish the
day,
job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
at the end of the day,
Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been
Is it
doing
not a
because you want
counter?
that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
like you can definitely be serviceable with him.
And that hook misses. They exchange punches. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not
Damn
fit,
it.
that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
Whew.
Perfect counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Swing and a miss with the jab. Straight right just misses. Counter punch. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Ooh, good ass fight, man.
Let's talk about Kovalev that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the
Bro, our
advantage
Russians
after
got a
that
certain
last
looks. They
round.
look aggressive. Sergey look like his name should be Vlad. Hey, man.
And we enter the 8th round.
They say
There's no doubt about who won
if
that
you
last round.
find a
Let's see who
Russian
has
and
to
a
work
bear
here in the
fighting in
next
the
one.
woods, help
Well,
the
the
bear, right?
motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
I've seen some fights with a
I
granite
swear,
chin.
bro,
You
like
hit them with a
Sergey
sledgehammer, they are
has
not
really
getting through that.
became
And
like,
I've seen some
and it's
knock
crazy because
punches.
I
The
love
chin
fighting
lock gets them.
with
As soon
Antonio
as you touch
Tarver,
them, they're gone. And
but
this
to
is the
me, like
danger.
everybody is on how Manny is so OP.
Nice counters.
And even though I ain't got no knockdown this fight, but I just
Counter
I
from
like
right
fighting
up
with
the middle.
Sergey.
Nice counter shot.
He's pound for pound one of the hardest punchers.
Big shots from both these
Crazy, I
fighters.
didn't get no
Got to be
knockdown.
careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
Oh, that didn't
I
land?
respect both of them. More than happy.
The courage on display here is incredible.
Oh, that did though.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Throws the jab but does not score. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right, good fight. What about Sergey? You like shit? His stats? His stats?
So the judges
Draw?
can't make up their minds.
Wait,
No
wait.
one wins, no one loses. This fight
Draw?
ends in a draw.
What a fight. What a...
They didn't give me the last round, bro. He landed more, I guess, all those jabs, bro. This. Hmm. Oh man. All right, good fight, man. It was a good fight. Definitely feel like a fight that I won, but GG's. It was definitely a good fight. But yeah, we can go take a look at Sergey's stats, man. So pound for pound, bro, like I mean, for me is his strength, I guess they as they say it, is 94 right hand, 92 left hand power, 93 power punching, 90 counter punching, 94 straights, I mean, everything else is pretty mid, you know what I mean? Pretty mid. But yeah, his punching, you know. He don't, he got that right hand bomb trait, which for me, because I don't throw a lot of, which I gotta try to remember, but I don't throw a lot of right power hooks, which I really gotta try to remember to throw more. I should have looked at judges and compared it on the scorecards to what they looked for. I mean, it ultimately came down to him landing more punches. He landed two more punches than me. You know what I mean? That's what it seemed like to me. Because I did look at the eighth round at least. I didn't go round by round, but I looked at the eighth round because that was the deciding factor. And but yeah. It is what it is when it comes to the judging, bro. Like it's times when I'm completely like, and they've said it right that they want to have different judges, quote unquote, looking for different things. But it's been times where I look at it and I can't see what the fuck they even like. Why you even would give a person that round? So Sometimes that shit makes little to no sense to me. Yeah. Sometimes I think it's just gonna get more confusing. Your opponent land the same amount of punches, they'll give it to whoever range of punches. I mean, yeah, but again, it is different times when they are looking for different things. You know what I mean? Uh, but sometimes it don't feel like it. But yeah, that's But nah, yeah, it definitely can be more than just that now because I've noticed at times. Damn it, bro, still out of range, bro.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Both land 30
Get
punch
out
on
there,
land.
switch on. Get this boxing back
No,
together.
I know exactly what you mean, but what I'm saying is it's not on a linear basis. It's not like what may work in one fight isn't necessarily what's going to be judged in every one of your fights because they got names on these imaginary judges, and again, little things that SCI do that they intend on working, little work, right? But the intention is to say that it's 30 different people, right? That's looking at different things. So on a even though a lot of fights, it seemed like the judges are all in unison, which I don't know how many different. They may have 30 judges, but I don't know if it's 30 different opinions or a lot of judges maybe share a lot of the similarities. But yeah, it's not just to the sense of but I mean, from your perspective, yeah, it's always good to mix up your strikes, just because you don't know what they're looking at anyway. But the irony is the fight that we're talking about was somebody who didn't mix up their strikes. It was just the aspect that he landed more punches in that last round, which meant that oh, they gave him the round. So it doesn't always work out that way for sure. At the end of the day, though, the goal definitely is always to outland your opponent.
Listen, you've switched off. What
I'm
you
not gonna
doing?
lie. Sometimes
He was coasting this fight, and now you've let him
it's
back into
quite
it. Now it's a tough.
hello. Nah. You mean in the game? Or, I mean, if you're talking about in real life, definitely. But But from that standpoint, right? I think that they got it to where like you know different judges maybe from different regions, um, you know they are looking at different things. But I think that that is something that is wishful thinking in the game. I don't know how well it's executed. All right.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work
I
already.
saw that happen. Yo, you mean in the game?
Come on, you've let him back
Yeah,
in.
but now, like I say, yeah, I can see it. Them trying to make it that to where, you know, certain like depending on regions, ah, you know, favoring certain fighters and fighting styles. You know what I mean? It would be somewhat realistic. Right.
Just be smart, smart and counter it. Smart and counter it. Get a jab on him. What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to go back out there
Missed
and
some
do one more
comments
pound.
earlier.
Come on,
There's
mate.
something about the. Uh, I hate that. I hope they change that, bro. Like, I hope they at least give us like you got to give me more than 5 seconds, bro. Like, if you're gonna do it like this, you got to give me the at least the opportunity to pause the game. You know what I mean? Like, cause you can't do it like this. You can't put it on my opponent. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this. I don't know, bro. Can you pause in UFC? I think in UFC you just can't skip it, right? Like I think that's what it is. Like you can't skip it. Both of y'all can skip. You can agree to skip, but that ain't. Man. I don't know what made them think this was a good idea, bro. I sure hope they change that shit. I mean, just shorten it. Don't make it a full 60 seconds. Just make it 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Because yeah, you have those people that don't want to skip it, and now you got to sit there and wait the whole time. So I can understand the argument for that, but you can't just give me 5 seconds. You know what I mean? You can't just give me 5 seconds.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch serve for.
Oh, look, my spam's wicked.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm. Good work. That's it. Stick to the jab. Jab's working. Beautiful, beautiful. I like that.
What? Nice. Nice. They with you though.
There you go.
That's it. What are we doing in the gym? You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident. That's it. Nice and smooth.
Mm.
Stay that way now.
All right.
What you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Right.
And back.
Come back with the left foot. Look at his hand positioning.
Oh, that don't land.
Yep, busy. Double up the jab.
All right. That's what I get trying to go for the knockout. Hopefully that shit ain't no flash KO. All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you still want to fight?
Forget about it now. Forget about it. Reset. Forget the knockout.
All right. Got that knockdown back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
GG's, man. Definitely GG's. To be honest, from the perspective of everything, this is actually the greatest boxing game of all time. No, it is. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, if you take desync out the equation, bro, like we don't even like appreciate how good of a game it is. But that's just because desync makes it damn near impossible. You know what I mean? If I can't do it, it can't be done for sure, man. Well, business. Nah, that's a factual statement. It's just it's a two-parted statement because you gotta mention desync. You know what I mean? Desync, the toxic community, the abuse mechanics. No, I mean the community part. That's just gonna be there. You know what I mean? That's just gonna be there. Um, but yeah, the desync and the mechanics. But it's one of those things. I think that the game was so bad, like they spent all their time kind of just spinning their wheels because they kept having to fix things that should have already been fixed previously. You know what I mean? Even after all the bugs and flaws, it's crazy to say it still has potential. I I don't know about potential. I think that it's plateaued. You know what I mean? I think this last little update is as good as this game is gonna get. We got crossplay. We got now these creative fighters. This is it. You know what I mean? This is a couple more patches to drop. But this is it. You know what I mean? The potential is kind of left the building at this point. It's already great as box game as far as animations, graphics, some other things, but there some lot of stuff that could take your game over the mainstream. Now that's facts. That's why I say, like, to me, it's a better fighting experience than UFC because UFC is more robotic in terms of their movement. You know what I mean? Like, without a doubt, the movement in this game is revolutionary. Now, of course, it's too good. It's too good. I thought Lennox was in the game. Shit, he is, bruh. He is. It's just a watered down version of him. So the game has reached its ceiling. Yeah, yeah, in my opinion, in terms of this particular game, not the gaming company, right? The gaming company has potential. This game has reached its ceiling, in my opinion. Uh, at this point, I don't know, like, of course, I just don't know how long you beat a dead horse. You know what I mean? They've acknowledged they cannot fix desync, and in 2025, to have desync as a major part of your game is, yeah, they got to move on. You know what I mean? They got to move on from this, and they got to start working on two. And I know that's controversial. I know some people will be like, they not gonna buy Undisputed 2 if they don't fix one, but I mean, at what point do you stop beating a dead horse? You know what I mean? Like, most definitely is in part one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In part one, the game and company, they can come back strong because I know me as a consumer, bro, I'm gonna buy boxing games. You know what I mean? I don't know Ash Habib, ain't it Habib Ash, whatever the fuck his last name is. I don't know him personally. I ain't got no personal connection to this game. If EA Sports put out a competent game, I'd buy it. If fucking Take Two put out a competent game, I'd buy it. All I need is a competent boxing game, and I'ma buy it. Me personally, I know a lot of people will be like, they'll never spend another dollar with SCI, bro. If they can give me a competent game, I'm gonna buy it. That's a fact for me. So yeah, I prefer at this point that they give us a couple more updates, but they start working on Undisputed 2 and give me a game that doesn't have desync. You know what I mean? Like, there's no reason in 2025 I have to deal with desync. So you don't see any other features they can add to make it better? I mean, except desync, because they already said there's no fixing it. Well, that's the thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see them being able to add features. You know what I mean? Like, they couldn't even reset the records because they said that with them dropping this update and them resetting the records, they felt like that had potential of completely crashing the whole game, right? That's how limited they are in their competence for adding something to this game. I don't want them to add nothing to this shit. Like, at the end of the day, if I buy a burger, now I don't think the burger analogy will work, but basically what I'm saying is I'm beyond the idea that they gonna be able to add something to this game. You know what I mean? They're not competent enough in this. Whatever the reason is, they're not competent enough in this to be able to add anything. They could have left it alone around December. Nah, that's facts, man. Well, first off, Undisputed 2 shouldn't release any DLCs. Everyone who's in the game up to this point needs to already be in the game for 2. I can see why they would probably hold Shakur. Hey, man, I don't know, man. I know we 6 minutes into searching and I ain't got to fight. That's crazy, ain't it? I'm not gonna lie, I'd love to see title fights and rank. I mean, it's so many different things that they can do to the experience to make it better in terms of title fights. And I ain't gonna lie, like I still hope that for Undisputed 2 that they can figure out some way of giving me a 2K my player experience and being able to fight online against other people's my players. You know what I mean? Like in 2K, you can create your player and you can fight. You can play in the league if you want to. You want to play in the league and play against the CPU, you can do that. If I want to go to the rec or if I want to go to the park, I can do that. You know what I mean? I would love to have that ability with a career mode. You know what I mean? But again, I don't know that this game is competent enough to do that because no other company has been able to do that besides 2K. Madden can't do that. Whatever the company that make the baseball game can't do that. So I don't know, bro, if anybody is able to do that, but I would love it, me personally. I mean, you kind of doing that now in this update. No, a little bit. You are, But like I say, bro, if you're familiar with 2K and the way that like I can scan my face into the game, right? And I can play as myself, right? I can go that step. But no, with the way that they got it now where I can create these calves, that makes it that makes it a better experience for me. That's more fun for me personally. Uh, so yeah, I do like that we're able to do that now. EA would probably have to do so, but EA hasn't been able to do. I feel like if EA was competent enough to do it, they do it for Madden because I feel like they missing out on so much money by not being able to do that with Madden. Because it's like 2K is so far ahead. Like, see, 2K got MUT, they version of MUT, and they got the My Player shit, and they making double money. And Madden is only able to do the MUT shit. You know what I mean? You should make Stephen Fulton. Now I'm a fuck around and make make boxers for each weight class type shit. It probably except welterweight because I'm pretty sure you can't make anybody as tall as Fundora because I could only make Tommy Hearns 6 foot and Tommy Hearns is 6'2", so I couldn't even make Tommy Hearns at middleweight correctly. So I doubt I'd be able to make anybody close to Fundora. So I'm just gonna welterweight is just gonna be what it's gonna be. They say Undisputed 2 will take 2 to 3 years. Now that's the sad part about it. It will, bro. It's not gonna be just some we get that next summer type thing because this game is so bad that they're still starting from scratch. Even though they got this whole game, they gotta scrap this shit because whatever the net code and how they make the game, whatever behind the scenes shit is so bad that's what Ash was saying. That's why we got desync is because when they made the game, they made it so bad, which means that for them to make Undisputed 2, they got to start from scratch. So yeah, it's going to be another experience of waiting years to get that game. You know what I mean? Could Unreal Engine 5 help? I don't really know much. That hoe kicked me out. That's the first time that's happened. I mean, in NFL, you can take your credit player to the field, like the record park, and join other players and make football play. It's like joining a rec with randoms. Not as much though, because it's like some arcade style of shit. Uh, so yeah, it's not the same. It's not nearly the same as 2K. Because it's a simulation video game. So I would like with 2K. You're still able to play like you're playing real basketball. You don't gotta play some arcade version of basketball to do it. You know what I mean? Even with crossplay, you can't even find matches. Yeah, nah. That sometimes I think this whole be just like glitching out. That's why usually I'll close app type shit. Well, with the promotion behind those people, look, all they can say is they fix desync. I mean, yeah, bro, and for me that'll be the best news I could hear. I'd be so motherfucking pumped. Well, no, I wouldn't believe them. Honestly, I wouldn't believe they can come out and say that shit today. I wouldn't believe it. I wouldn't believe it till I seen it with my own eyes on a consistent basis, and then I'd believe it. You know what I mean? So nah. So yeah, I mean the yeah, you know. I feel like this game didn't reach that mainstream level because it was broken. You know what I mean? I think that if they can produce a competent functioning video game, it will be mainstream, just like Fight Night was. Um, but it's just nowhere through production was there really the assumption that this game wasn't broken because of early access, and they had to do early access because they didn't have the money at first. So yeah, they wasn't able to pretend like they didn't have a broken game. You know what I mean? So we probably won't get an early access for Undisputed 2, and they probably will be able to pretend like they don't have a broken game. And then it'll probably go mainstream for a while. Oh shit. Okay. Let me close app in this motherfucker. Something got to be up, right? No more Madden games. Yeah, I should have one a little bit later today. Or I'm waiting on dude to hit me back. He just ain't hit me back type shit. But yeah, I ain't got nothing right now. Well, Fight Night was the first 3D era of boxing games that had a huge budget behind it. I can't even remember how I heard about Undisputed. Undisputed never had commercial placements, only online campaigns. I mean, yeah, because I'm pretty sure that, like I say, uh, in terms of the people that invested in the company and everything, like, it was limited. You know what I mean? It was limited, especially with the understanding that it's a broken game. You know what I mean? So, but with this being the only boxing game on console, like, yeah, I think. But again, like really marketing the game to, I probably need to take because I really want to fight with I really want to fight with Shakur. I want to try out Shakur. But yeah, these Manny Mirror matches, like, come on, bro. Like, but actually, let me go do something real quick. I'm gonna be right back, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. All right, let's get it. I think the best way to speak about Undisputed is it's a good game, but it's broken. That explains the whole game in one sentence. That's facts, man. It is a good game, you know. I was thinking, all right, what what do I got on? Tireless, untouchable, sting like a bee, and lightning hands. Okay. Even though sting like a bee is, but I think he's a counter puncher. You know what I mean? So I think that kind of fits his style. Potential to be the best combat game ever, but the DC curse that argument, it's facts, man. You know, but if we gonna get undisputed 2, I mean, we probably get UFC 5 before then. Them trunks go hard. I like that purple. Yeah, I felt like that's like that. That all looks like Shakur. You know what I mean? Some shit he'd rock in a fight type shit. Fuck around and make Adrian Broner because I know they got that dress shorts on here. So make make him with some crazy shorts type shit. The gladiator shorts. Yeah, that's one way of calling them. You know what I mean? I call it the dress. But that sounds better. That definitely sounds better. Fucking Larry Holmes, bro. Like I hate fighting Larry, bro. He is probably my arch nemesis, bro.
And we are
You
fighting in
heard Caleb not with
Atlantis.
Bread
How
Man
about this
anymore.
crazy venue?
I don't
And
even
this
know
with
who
me is
Bread
Johnny
Man
Nelson.
is,
It's
bro.
going to
Who
be
is that? A promoter?
unbelievable. The fans
Bread
around
Man?
the
That's his
world, the
name?
fighters, this is
I know
just
Eddie Hearn and
ridiculous.
them. You know what I
It's
mean?
time for our
Oh,
tale
Oscar,
of
but
the
I don't know Bread
first
Man.
up. Here comes the Easton assassin, Larry Holmes.
Boxing trainer. Oh, okay, a trainer.
This round is
I mean, after that last performance he had, you gonna look to blame somebody.
And we're off and
And
running.
it's
We
usually
need two
not gonna
really
be
accomplished
yourself.
fighters. Let's see how they come out. Swing and a miss with that jab. Oh, Larry Holmes just got dazed. And the heavyweight legend
All right.
goes to the canvas. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot
Nah,
like
Bread
that,
Man.
you're going down.
I need to
Caleb. Oh, he split with him. Type shit. I ain't gonna lie, Caleb looked washed to me. He looked like he was done in that last fight. He looked like he was done. And that may be one of them situations where like on Rocky,
So the
you know
fight
what I
will
mean? When the
continue,
old
but who
man,
knows
like
what
I ain't
game
gonna
plan
I
has
ain't
to look
gonna
like
be
now.
there to watch
There's
you,
some
you know what I
smart
mean,
blood
get
here.
fucked up.
They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
A perfect counter
Damn.
shot. Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now is time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want the knockout. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure.
Love that. I love that.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. Can make it
I
ready to
think
fight.
Caleb goes to
the
finish.
fight's not over yet. In the third round, they will win this
Hey
round.
man.
Here
Maybe
we
he
go.
can bring
Round
bring it
two.
back out
He's
of him,
going to land the first big shot. They
He
really
can
got
bring it
banged
back
up
out of him.
last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Nice counter shot.
Oh,
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch.
bro.
Nice counter shot. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally they're about to go at it in the ring.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting
Oh.
anything and anything can break a
Oh,
man
how
or
is
make
it not landing though?
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't score with that jab.
Oh, how is that? All right, whatever. I'm not understanding why that's
Not
not.
a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just
Who you think you should go to? Robert Garcia or Derek James? I
on to the
mean,
third. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto
oh
is,
man,
if it's
like
not broken, why
you know what
change
you
it?
do, I guess.
Excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the
I
reaction.
mean, I wasn't a fan of the
Keep
way
doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Derek. Why is it not a counter though? How him and Earl kind of split. I don't know
He scores
who
with
was
the
at
counter.
fault, but I wasn't a fan of it.
Beautiful counter punch. Got him there.
I mean,
There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for
why is
skill,
that a
tap
counter
for
if I
tap.
land when he
Match
do this
made
shit?
in heaven.
We wanted action, and they are delivering.
Oh, what?
Good counter punching. How about that time counter shot? What a punch.
My fan, man.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
It's a tough fight. And you've been confident now.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. home, but it doesn't connect. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice job getting that punch through. Well done with that counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Right up the... Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
This game lost off potential. Went to the gameplay we was shown in pre-production. They made this game stepchild of Fight Night.
Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Like I said, we was talking about earlier, potential aspects definitely out the window at this point.
Hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight, not yet.
But to me, it's far above fighting. In my opinion. But you know, everybody got their own opinions. Some people that still play Fight Night to this day, so you know, those people are gonna have different perspectives.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these
Fight Night than maybe I got.
We have a fight that's got that great footwork, that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Has to be careful for that receipt.
I'm really trying to like block my body, man. I should have done a better job. I ain't got the best.
Straight right, just
Best stamina. Yo, Junior, what it do, man? How Lennox holding up? I mean, he in the mix. You know, with these creative fighters, they're serviceable. You can make them serviceable for sure. But you know, you gotta sacrifice at the same time too, though. So it ain't just all. You can't just. Which, like I say, I do try to make the character somewhat realistic to who they were, right? I ain't just trying to break it and make the most OP character I can make.
The courage on display here is incredible. Those counter punches have to hurt.
I gotta block my body so much. It's picking up on that. I got to, because I'm gonna be flat-footed.
He is down big time on the scores.
What's the best punch you think for the custom fighters, bro? Honestly, I'm still kind of working out. Like I just changed this one I got on Linux right now, and I'm not just a super fan of it. So I really ain't. I'm gonna have to kind of experiment, make different characters, and kind of try them out. Cause what I hate the slow standing body jab. So it takes out a lot of those, but I may have to sacrifice. Because
The exchange punches. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know
mixing
what,
it up a little better.
notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
They better start respecting each other's punching power. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter shot. He throws a punch. A receipt is coming right back. Left hook just missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
I thought you said it takes ages to make them high rating. What's your fight rate? Well, no, you can go and I thought so too. I thought you had to go through career mode, but nah, you could just go and create a fighter. And damn, really? Really?
Now he knows he's being hurt. He's gonna come out.
Wait.
The pressure on.
Damn, all right. I thought I was doing good work, man. Thought I was doing good work. Thought I was doing. It's like they give him all the throws.
Counter shot lands. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
How's it not a counter?
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in? Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Nice.
Good shot. It was completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. It's all offense all the time.
What?
Defense is not an option for these two. How about that time? Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
Damn.
From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose
All right.
round.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
You can be serviceable though, man. They can definitely be serviceable.
There's the bell for
I don't know. I may change up Lennox and punch that.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again. And your legs
Like, how is?
again. Because if you don't,
How are you able to? What? Oh wow.
He threw a punch and just got countered. What a nightmare.
I love it. I love it, man. That's so dope right there. The way he was able to like. That's so dope, man. All right.
And as we see it again, there's no way to get out.
All right. GG's, man.
Shot like that.
I don't know, man. We'll take a look at some different punch animations for it.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start first half of this round. I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And is this the beginning of the end? A nightmare? I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bro went flat-footed. It's just sometimes, man, when they go flat-footed, they go on demon time. Crazy. You would think it'll be the
Well,
opposite,
this fight
man.
will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes.
I don't get how that's not landing, though.
Will he get back up?
How can you block? What? Like, I don't get that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't understand that. I really so you gotta so it's just okay. You gotta I guess you gotta throw hooks. Uh, once Holmes
Someone
dealing
that thought the
footwork
fight a
shit.
little bit
Well, yeah,
closer, but the
yeah. You
judges
know
are going to
the
put it
jump
a
backs and shit.
unanimous
That's why
decision
he's
win.
so difficult to deal with. I thought I did good work, but okay, I guess he was outlanding me. Yeah, he just outlanded me. Good rounds though, good fight. You know, I mean, in this one I got a 60% percentage. I got 7 counters, but you know he landed he landed more punches, man. That's what it's like. It's some fights are different. I feel like some judges sometimes will give you these rounds just because you had a better percentage. Sometimes they won't. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, definitely a GG. Definitely a GG. Oh yeah, I was gonna. That's the one thing with it, man. You are kind of you are limited. You know what I mean, and what you can kind of do with them. I don't know. Let's try Slugger. I guess. Let's try Slugger. What what do I got? I mean, I got decent chin and body resistance, decent head and body health. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the stats are decent. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Shout out GG's, man. Just at the end of the fight, went flat footed. And it was too much to bear for me at that moment, I guess. Really trying to see some Shakur work. Nah, I mean, I feel you, bro. I definitely wanna give me some too. Fuck around and have to take off some of these other weight classes. You know what I mean?
What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the It's It's the Pac-Man. How intimidating would it be to look up and see this man about to fight you?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
A lot of pre-match drama. And
Definitely gonna be a lot of man and mirror matches, though, man.
high hopes for this battle between these two
Respect,
athletes.
respect.
That counter shot lands. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They exchange punches. And of course, we fight outside today, Johnny, and that's going to put a little extra strain on both of these fighters' conditioning.
This is taking boxing back to its roots. Outside, where you've got the crowd there, you can hear everything. You've got the breeze of the wind, you've got the heat of the sun. You know when you're doing this, your feet are on fire. They're on fire in the ring.
Good counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could change everything in this battle.
Oh,
Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Missing with the left hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
all right.
What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs to knock
All right.
out without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Counter punching, swinging big and missing big with that hook. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Insane action. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Hey,
There's the bell to start round three. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
catch and shoot.
That's something I came off.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Those counter. Pacquiao is rocked. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
There's a counter shot. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight.
Oh, that landed.
Missing with that jab. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally.
Hey, good fight, good fight.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter punch right up the middle. We wanted action, and they are delivering. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. Jab does not score. Perfect counter lands. That hook just can't find the target. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look so easy.
Tied up right now. Leave
Time for the
on
5th
the
round.
scoreboard.
After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
No.
My motto
Odd and
is,
on
if
land.
it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Come on, bro. Like,
As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points for losing the round.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so
Oh my
lucky.
God, that landed.
Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. The jab doesn't quite connect. Well done with that counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one.
All right.
Gotta wonder how big of a
Man, after this, I still ain't heard from that dude that I was supposed to play against. So I ain't got no games, man.
There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they
Ah,
want to
that-
get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them. And
Wait, how?
that's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set the shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry,
Damn
so
it.
frustrated because they can't work.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them.
Beat me
more
winning the
than
jab battle right now.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Oh, you flat-footed. All right.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Just missed with that jab.
Ah,
Very close round with 10 seconds to go.
all right.
Well, we're entering
If we can get us a knockdown,
Here
so
we
we
go.
flat-footed
It's
now.
round
We down
7.
3 rounds.
Well,
We
they
need it.
got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Oh,
Jab slightly off target. Beautiful counter shot.
damn.
Punch, counter punch. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I go to the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Perfect counter shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch. Do you believe this? Nice counter.
I know,
Which one of
man.
these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? for that receipt. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to...
All right, man. We still need us a knockdown, though.
There's the bell to start
At least
round
on the
8.
scorecard
Got
that
all
they
the
show.
momentum on their side after
We
that
don't
last
know that
round.
that's
Let's
all
see
of
what they
them.
do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with it? You've got to hope they will out of steam.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just...
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And apparently no rest for the weary.
Oh, that's why they should be going away so fucking fast sometimes, man.
Again.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. It's like it never happened.
Nope, that uppercut does not score. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
All right, man. Good fight. Good fight.
No surprise there.
Good fight, man.
Decision.
Unanimous.
All came down to a random ass knockdown.
Total change of style.
Which it was a power shot. So, you know, GG's, GG's. Good fight, yeah, hey, GG's, man, definitely GG's. All came down to that random ass knockdown. Oh, that sidestep messed up my connection, man. I'd say Steel City Interactive messed up the connection, man. They did that shit long before me and you started fighting. Like, that way it all came down to a round where I literally dominated. But I got that random ass knockdown, bro. Oh, man. Definitely GG's, though. It's delayed for y'all, too. What you mean delay, bro? Still getting used to our frames being capped. I'm on PC. Oh, you on PC? Wait, the icon that it show. What icon was that? I didn't know. Okay, I thought that was Xbox. So do it show the controller for both? Because I was thinking I hadn't fought anybody on PC because I felt like it showed that controller on your name on my screen. I was thinking that was Xbox. But that's a bit, man. I guess my first PC game that I knew. Which if it just shows a controller for Xbox and PC, I guess we won't know. You know what I mean? People on Xbox or PC. I guess for y'all, it shows the controller for us. Yeah, that's kind of. I wish they would like separate it, like because it. I thought the controller was Xbox, but I guess if either or, if it's Xbox or PC, it shows a controller. That's kind of stupid to be honest. But yeah, definitely GG's, man. Good thing you came through and let me know that because I was thinking I just hadn't fought anybody on PC yet. Hey man, appreciate the follow, bro. I drop a follow on your shit too. Bro, I gotta close app again? Like, is this now a thing where I gotta like close app to get in fights?
Let's go.
Body ahead. That's it.
Ah, that landed? Ooh. Ah.
Don't worry about the round. Take a knee.
All right.
Time. What was that? What are you doing? Come on. You switch.
Back.
Yeah. 1-2. 1-2. Now stick hook on the end.
Why is that not a counter and then I'm countered?
Yeah,
Bro,
that's
like,
it.
I don't
The
understand
rubber
that.
jab.
We gonna go lose.
Start the rubber jab up.
And
Yeah, what
time.
are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Let's fight.
That shit, I don't get that.
Come back where I left off. Look in that position. focus on what you're doing.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw.
That's time!
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round.
And box.
Ah, these fights got my faster now. I guess people should get a 10-second break at least. Yeah, they got you. Got to give me more than 5 seconds. You got to give me more than 5 seconds. Oh wow! Oh wow! Bro, what? Dude,
Time out!
you got to give me more than 5 seconds, man.
I need you to go back out there. I need to work
Straight
you
up.
down. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back.
Do your business.
Bro,
Work, that's it. Stick to that jab. Jab's working. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like that.
feet.
Mm.
Vary your attacks. Look at me, look at me.
I better be flat footed in this house.
You've switched off completely. Get your mind back on the job.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yeah, but 4 rounds, man, it ain't over yet.
Go right hand.
I ain't gonna be by myself.
And counter his mistakes. Make him pay.
Hold up. Oh my goodness.
Oh, right hand.
Bro, I'm not blocking that. Oh, have you got any flash in the new update? I've only got one so far.
Stuff.
I mean, I've gotten and I've seen flash knockdowns, but I haven't seen any flash KO.
And
Yeah, I've seen flash knockdown, not KO.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stance.
Which is like it's it's a good thing and it's not because you gotta have some form of it in your boxing game. And not just it's not boxing. You know what I mean? Not boxing. Yeah, I've got one. Okay, you've gotten a flash KO. But yeah, I ain't got one. I ain't seen one. But of course, you know, it's a lot harder to get flashes. So I guess it's just super hard to get. Yeah, I ain't seen one. Ain't got one. You definitely gotta have them. You know what I mean? You gotta have them, bro. All right. Yo, long shirt, what it do? Someone said Julio got shot with a 300 black cat round. I mean, he got shot with a whole bunch of shit, man. That's all I know. He got shot with a lot of shit, you know. At least a lot of, if it was the same, you know, a lot. He got shot a lot of times. That's for damn sure. All right, man. That's a G. As you see, my head and body was in the yellow. Like with them, like I say, with the creative characters, bro, you're gonna. It's over the course of the fight, it starts to like wear them down a little bit. At least the way I'm making these motherfuckers. I'm sure you can, you can make it and make your health stats all super high, but you're gonna be sacrificing in other areas. So far out of everyone on the game, Sergey, your fave? Probably so. Even though he's got his his ups and downs. Like his power punches, I think because his power punches stats are so good, his power punches he don't got the best power punching animations. Even though he's basic, he's generic, but they slow. It's like a hitch. It's like it gives you a little hitch before it kind of throws the power. So I guess that's their way of trying to balance him out. You know what I mean? 20 the lowest you can go on stamina doesn't make sense since punches still come out of regular speed. Yeah. I've been from since early access. It's been like that, and I don't understand because I say it doesn't punish people enough. You know what I mean? Because so you're gonna go flat footed at 40. You can't go below 20, right? A lot of times, what you'll see is your opponent will go flat footed, and basically because he can still throw at the regular speed or throw his power uppercuts to your body, y'all will end up in both at close to 20% because it's gonna even out over time. You know what I mean? So yeah, I wish they would punish people more. You know what I mean, for stamina. You know what I mean? If your stamina's gone, bro, like you should be punished for that. You know, you know how your stamina drops up every round, push speed and strength should go down every round too. Nah, it definitely should. You know what I mean? Like I think that it's a game to where, when it was originally built, they had things in mind and they wasn't able to execute it. And so they changed so much because in the beginning you had like a adrenaline system, which I think is still in the game, but in my understanding of kind of how that could have played a part is like someone catching that second win or something like that. Then it changed and yeah, they don't got a good system when it comes to stamina right now. They don't got a good system at all. So hopefully that's something that improves with Undisputed too. But yeah, as of right now, people are definitely not punished. You know what I mean? Most people go flat and only resort to power. Yeah, most people, like I said, they go flat footed and become more dangerous. It's kind of stupid. It's very stupid. They become more dangerous. But all right, y'all. So I'm gonna end the stream. Uh, I will be coming back for some more Undisputed here in a little bit. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna end the stream right now. I mean, getting that versus yeah, no, like I say, I mean that adrenaline system in the beginning, I think would have been like a good counter to a stamina system in a video game, but they went away from that very early on. But I though, yeah, man, I won't be I will be back. I won't be off for very long. But yeah, I'm gonna be off for probably about an hour or so, and then I'm gonna hop back on. So yeah, man, as always, definitely appreciate everybody that come through. And I'm gonna catch y'all next time, man. Peace.